Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the September 2022 reading for the zodiac sign of Libra. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But with that being said, let's go and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so the last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a look just general what's coming for September. We're going to do a money column, a love column, and the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We're also going to do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. Let's go and jump in and get started though. Again, column number 1 is what's wrapping up and coming to a close. We have the card preservation, and this is an interesting one, Libra. This can go one of 2 ways. Sometimes it's important to preserve our time and our energy and our words, our money, you name it. The other time though is sometimes we get so refined and secluded that we're preserving ourselves too much, that we're missing opportunities and we're not making connections. So I would say that you're probably on one end or the other. You did a really great job preserving yourself, or potentially you just preserved yourself a little bit too much. Let's see though what messages we have here. The first card that we have is the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is a card of celebration, so definitely some sort of celebration these last few weeks or month. This is a good card of like family, friends, reunions, getting reconnected. It could be like a graduation party, baby shower, or just visiting family out of town. But it's all about getting reconnected to family, friends. And again, there's a celebration aspect typically that's associated with that 4 of Wands. The next card that we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Anytime we have an Ace card, it is a card of newness. Typically, the Ace of Pentacles is new job, raise, promotion, investment, income. So some sort of money movement happening with this Ace of Pentacles. So exciting to see that. That could potentially be what was driving the celebration with the 4 of Wands there for you. And at the bottom here, we have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is a love card. This is a card of romantic love, partnership, proposal, marriage. Some of you could have entered into a new relationship these last few weeks, or there could have been an advancement of your relationship, such as an engagement or marriage or proposal. But definitely a love card there with the 2 of Cups. Let's clarify this row and see what messages we come up with. The first card that we have is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card of being very patient. You could have waited a long time for this reunion, or you could have been waiting for this travel or waiting for this success or celebration. This also, though, is a card of new job, raise, or money news. So lots of good money energy these last few weeks, Libra. The next card that we have is the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups, if you've watched my videos before, you know this is one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. It is like the card of everything good. We have this nice full rainbow at the top here with all the cups. We have a happy couple, kids playing, the grass is green, there's water running, there's a house in the background. It's a card of family again, so definitely some of you are reconnecting with your family, but this is a card of contentment and total love and support. So we're getting that from our family and friends, relationships, which I love to see. There's a new sense of contentment that's coming along with this new opportunity or this new money as well. And at the bottom here, we have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is a card of bully, theft, violence, toxic, somehow abusive relationship. This is not a very good relationship. I would give you caution around this new relationship that's come in. Some of you could have like trauma from a past relationship, and that's what's showing through here. Or for some of you, this should be kind of cautious on this new relationship. Potentially preserve yourself a little bit here. But we'll take a look and see if that relationship comes up anymore in our next few rows, or columns, I mean. But moving on, let's take a general look at September and what's coming. We have the card Fortitude. Fortitude is all about overcoming obstacles. As things pop up, you have to like almost downplay them. Don't let anything throw you off your game, Libra. Don't let anything throw you off your game. Stick with it, stay strong. Again, overcome anything that comes your way. Look at everything as like a minor annoyance, not something that's derailing progress. It's all about that kind of overcoming energy and not being dragged down. Let's take a look though and see what cards we've got here. The first card we have is the Death card. I always like to point out that the Death card does not actually mean death, but it does indicate a change. It's an ending. It's time to move on. It's transformation. It's moving forward. We have the really pretty sun shining in between these two posts in the background. And it's about moving forward towards that shiny sun, going through this transformation. So for those of you going through a transformation, well, all of you are going to be going through this transformation, but it's about overcoming these obstacles and continuing to push yourself forward, knowing that the obstacles are small things and knowing that the sun or the grass is greener on the other side. The next card that we have is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is very active. It's new project, new creative idea. And this is you being active here. I always like this. Anytime we see an ending, there's always like a new beginning card, and it never fails to happen. If we talk about endings or we talk about change, there's new beginnings. And you actually have two new beginning cards here. The Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands always pair so nicely together. Our next card is the Ace of Wands, and this is new project, new inspiration, new urge to create. So again, this transformation is leading us to something new and something beautiful. And with the Page of Wands, this is like something you're excited about, Libra, or you're passionate about. There's excitement coming through behind the Page of Wands. Let's see what clarifying cards we have here. The first one we have is the Devil card. This is a card of addiction, greed, envy, materialism, obsession. When I see the Devil card, more often than not, this is like an overthinking or an over-worrying card. Some of you are worried about this transformation. Some of you are worried about this change. Some of you are worried about this new beginning. Some of you could be worried if little roadblocks pop up or small challenges pop up. You could be worried about those as well. But my advice to you would be, Libra, is to try not to get caught up in those fine details and try not to get worried. Just roll with it. The Death card is taking you to the right place. We have this new opportunity that you seem very excited and you seem very passionate about. So thinking is not always your friend. Obviously, think to make good decisions, but try and limit the overthinking where you can. The next card that we have is the Fool card. The Fool card is the first card in the Major Arcana. This is a card of fresh hope, taking chances, going on a new path, a new adventure, new beginning. Like I was telling you, anytime we have an ending or a change card, we always have all these new cards. And here's another one saying how wonderful and new this opportunity is. So again, lots of excitement behind that Page of Wands and that Fool card. And at the bottom here, we have the Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is a card of nurturing, healing, being supported. I feel like this new thing, whatever it may be, is going to offer a lot of healing too. We're going from something that we kind of feel meh about to something that we're excited about. So this is going to lead to that nurturing, that healing, that feeling supported, feeling that excitement behind what we're doing. Now, Libra, we're going to take a look at our money column. So think about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money. Oh my goodness. I was just telling you, anytime we have a new card, we have an ending card, and it's going to happen again in this column. So let's read through it here. We have our Fool card. We just literally talked about the Fool card, the first card of the Major Arcana. This is that fresh hope, taking chances, going on a new path, adventure, beginning. It does seem like there's some sort of new opportunity to make money, advancement of the career, new role, new job coming for you. And it's coming really quickly given our Knight of Swords. If you check out this card, both the horse and rider are moving very quickly here, Libra. This is a quick, fast-paced lifestyle change that's coming. So this new opportunity is coming, and it's coming in hot. It's coming in fast. And at the bottom here, we have the World card. The World card is the opposite of the Fool. It's the last card in the Major Arcana. It's completing a goal, it's completing a lesson, it's completion. The world has come full circle. We're ending something and moving on to something new with the Fool card here. And once we have the world, then the Fool starts all over. So again, with every ending, there is something new. But super excited to see this. This could also be some work-related travel too. But let's clarify out this column. The first card that we have is the Temperance. Temperance is one of those cards that I love to see anywhere in the reading. This is a card of balance, harmony, moderation. For some of you, maybe you weren't having the best work-life balance, and this is a good indicator for you. But this new opportunity is coming with balance and harmony. And in life, that's hard to find. So I love that that's coming through. So definitely take advantage of that new opportunity. The next card that we have is the Six of Swords. I realize the Six of Swords looks a little gloomy. We've got everybody facing away from us. Their head is hanging low, and the swords are stuck in the boat. But if you take a look at the boat is moving in a forward, positive direction, Libra. This is all about necessary transition. This is also a card of moving or relocating or travel. So again, there could be some moving, relocating, traveling happening for you. But this change, so we have the Knight of Swords saying there's a lifestyle change, and then we have the Six of Swords saying that this is necessary. We need to go after this new opportunity and accept this ending. At the bottom here, we have the King of Cups, which is very supportive, tolerant, empathetic. I do feel like a lot of you are going to be getting a new boss or going after a new job role, so you'll have a new boss in that sense. And the King of Cups is possessing really good traits. This is somebody who's wildly supportive. They're tolerant, they're empathetic, they're understanding. So we love to see that paired with that new opportunity. Now, Libra, let's talk about love. This could be family, friends, relationship, children, whatever you associate with love when you think of love. And let's see what messages we have here for you. First and foremost, we have the Hangman. So this is that, again, kind of stagnant energy. This is like feeling like things aren't moving. You're quite literally there hanging there by your foot. So for whatever reason, and for some of you it's going to be a variety of reasons, Libra, love is feeling a little stagnant right now. We're going to take a look at that and see what we can clarify. The next card that we have is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of mastering your craft, enjoying what you're doing. This is like a card of hard work, and I feel like you're willing to put in the hard work, but again, we're stagnant for whatever reason in terms of love. So again, this is you showing your willingness to put in the hard work into any relationship. At the bottom here, we have the Three of Wands. This is a card of teamwork. I will say communication is going to be big for you, Libra, in terms of family, friends, relationships, you name it. Communication is going to be key. Again, that kind of teamwork card. We need that partnership. We need that open line of communication. This could also be a card of travel or expansion. So on the travel note, again, I do think some of you are going to be traveling to see family, traveling to see friends. In terms of expansion, if you are hoping for a new relationship, this could be a good card for you. Or if you're hoping for a child, that could be a good card for you as well, expanding your family. Let's give some clarity to this, though, and see what we've got going on. The first clarifying card we have, Libra, is the Strength card. The Strength card is a card, first and foremost, of self-love. We're talking about love in this column, and sometimes we kind of glaze over the self-love piece. So first and foremost, again, top priority here is going to be self-love, taking care of yourself. When we're loving ourselves, all the other love pieces just kind of seem to fall into place. This is also a card of unconditional love. And I feel like for some of you, this is feeling stagnant because either I feel like for most of you, and it's not to say it's not there, but some of you feel like you're missing the unconditional love piece, and that's why we're feeling stuck. The Strength card is also a card of courage, though. So if you want to stay single, have that courage to stay single. If you want to be in a relationship, have that courage to put yourself out there. If you want to move forward in a relationship, make sure you're coming with that courage and that effort to move forward away from this stagnant place. The next card that we have is the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an ace card, it is a card of newness. And in this case, it's baby, relationship, marriage, proposal. And again, it's like you're willing to put in the work for any of these things, baby, relationship, marriage, proposal. But we need to get past that stagnant energy to get to this place. Once we do, you can put in the hard work and these relationships will come to you. At the bottom here, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is kind of one of those gloomy cards. You see the dark sky, the person is laying down flat, and they have swords stuck in them. With the Ten of Swords, this is like a feeling of feeling low. And I feel like for many of you, it's because we're feeling stuck. So there's some feelings that we need to unpack here, Libra. We need to see why we're in this stagnant energy with the Hangman and see how we can move forward. And then again, remember I was telling you with this Three of Wands, communication is key. Once we unpack these feelings and we know how we feel, why we feel it, and we know what we want, communicate on those things. Now let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the card Ready But Waiting. This card is pretty straightforward, pretty direct. You want to make a move on something, but yet we're waiting. And sometimes that happens in life. Things just don't move at the pace we want them to. The nice thing about the Ready But Waiting, though, is like capitalizing on this waiting time and somehow continuing to move forward or be productive, even when we're in this waiting type period. Let's see what messages we have here. The first card we have is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a card of being studious. It's working very hard towards something. This is you, and again, the effort you're putting forward. Again, in this ready but waiting period, continue to chip away, continue to work hard at things, Libra. Just because we get to this waiting point doesn't mean you should stop efforts. The next card that we have is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration. This could be friends. This could also be a circle of support. But it's like this is going to pay off. Continue to keep pushing forward. And we're going to get a good reaction from the Three of Cups. We're going to get to that celebration point. So there definitely is victory past this waiting. And then at the bottom here, we have the King of Pentacles. This is a very solid, practical, wise card. You need to be thinking in this solid, practical, wise mindset as much as possible, Libra. And again, a lot of that solid, practical, wise is saying, okay, I'm in a waiting period, but what's the one thing that I can do, or what couple things can I do to keep things moving forward? Let's go ahead and take a look now at some clarifying cards. The first clarifier we have is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of trusting your intuition. This is such a high vibration, such a high frequency, such a high energy that comes off the High Priestess. When I see this card, it's very spiritual. I know that somebody I'm reading for is intuitive or spiritual. It's like you know what you need to do, so keep working on those things. Not surprised to see this card again. Transformation seems to be key here these next few weeks, and even the last few weeks. We have the Death card popping up again, which is that new beginning. It's that going through that transformation. It's moving on. It's moving forward. And now that we've moved forward, we moved on, it's something we get to celebrate. And last but not least, we have the Page of Cups. So side by side, Page of Cups. Again, I was telling you with the King of Pentacles, it's like you know what you need to do. The Page of Cups is saying, okay, keep doing it. Keep working hard here, Libra. Now at this time, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, Libra, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But for question number 1, we have the Two of Hearts. This is the number 19 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the Seven of Hearts. This is the number 21 card. This is also going to be a yes. And question number 3 is the King of Clubs. This is the number 50 card, so that's a yes. Yes, yes, yes for you, Libra. We're also going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck, which is a crystal to keep with you through the month of September. Your crystal this month is aquamarine, which is good for ease. It helps with those clairs. It really gives you a new drive in life, keeps you nice and buoyant, no drowning moments with aquamarine. It also gives you ease and depth. And last but not least, we are going to pull a note from our Healing Notes deck. Your note says, surround yourself with people who make you hungry for life, touch your heart, and nourish your soul. Thank you so much, Libra, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, those subscriptions help me greatly, so if you haven't subscribed, please do. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Libra, and I hope you have a wonderful September.